Now, there is a restaurant known as Amaica, and later on we'll tell you what Amaica means. And the founder is none other than Pamela Muyeshi. Did I get it right?
Yes, thank you.
Pamela's story is quite unique. So her specialty is Kenyan cuisine.
Amaica is a Luya word. It actually refers to the traditional cooking area or the kitchen.
Oh, Amahiga.
Amahiga, the traditional cooker on which the pot sits.
When you sit on a table like this, be sure that you can experience all the 42 tribes of Kenya.
We decided to come up with a 7-course meal, and we picked what we consider signature dishes from the 7 regions. Earlier on, they were called provinces.
You have mrendas of this world. In Maragol, you say mutere.
Umrere.
Murere. Sukuma wiki.
Yes.
Lisuta. Yosaga.
Lisuta is what Luos called Osuga.
Osuga.
And the typical Kenyan would be saying managu.
Yeah, I think Kalenjin calls this saget.
Saget, yes.
And Pamela has employed well over about 100 people. So you can imagine 100, and she does so much that requires more hands. You know, I'll tell you more, but first, let us experience the 7-course meal.
Umepatia Waluya kipande moja. Ebu weka mbili.
Is this matoke?
Plantain. It's a lot. It's a big one.
Biryani kuku from Coastal region.
Thank you. So you know Alex, Eastern.
Oh, this is Eastern.
So.
Okay, we are in Central now. Take us now, summarize that 7-course meal that we took here with my colleagues. It was quite an experience, and you said you sell experience.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that, the 7-course meal?
So the 7-course meal is a product we came up with. Typically because, you know, most people who visit Kenya, the visitors, whether from whichever part of the world, would ask, what is the Kenyan meal? And Alex, looking at our diverse culture because of the 42 class tribes, it became almost impossible. There's a time Kenya tried to come up with a cultural dress.
A national dress, sort of.
Yes, a national dress, and we couldn't agree. It didn't work. And I think the same will happen if we try to come up with a national cuisine meal or a national dish, a Kenyan dish. So if you're looking at what meal you pick as a cultural meal, it becomes a problem. And so to avoid, you know, other Kenyans feeling like we've been left out, we decided to come up with a 7-course meal. And we picked what we consider signature dishes from the 7 regions. Earlier on, they were called provinces, and came up and composed that 7-course meal. So we take the guests on a culinary journey across the 7 regions.
Namely?
There is Western Kenya.
We saw Western, Ugalia Wimbi,
Inyama Isiche, Nedi Sewe.
We had tested
and I must emphasize Omunyo Mshereha.
Omunyo Mshereha. Oh yes, Omunyo Mshereha.
So what I want you to know, Alex, when you cook your food with Mshereha, you will never say food poisoning, stomach upset. That doesn't happen. You will never suffer from those.
That's why it said it is for cleansing, you know, Mshereha. And is it traditionally Western only? Do we hear this of in Coast, in Nyanza, in Central?
Of course, I mean, we've become a small village. So we are learning how to borrow from the other tribe. So you'll find those in kitchens in central Kenya and so on. But they still have to do a lot of learning from us, the Luyas, because some of us grew up using those. So we do those things with our eyes closed.
Yeah, and of course, still on Western, we had Ziswa.
Oh, my friend, this any man who eats this will be different.
Will be different. You've heard that.
Yes. This one.
It's good for men.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah. So I take more.
Do you see? You almost finished. Because you know. Alex knows.
I know. So that's Western for you.
So from coast, and I think I was able to also show you something very interesting from the coast, the pickle. Birimbi. Birimbi is a wild fruit that has a tangy taste. So they use that fruit to do the birimbi pickle. So it's really nice with salads. Then from there, I think we did Nyanza. The Lake Victoria fish. Served with some banana from Kisii. The plantain, which is ripe banana. And we were able to serve it with osuga.
Osuga. Yeah, and some of the many vegetables used in Nyanza also from the similarity.
I keep teasing them that they stole.
They stole, even the Kisii.
Luo stole, even the Kisii. They do like chinsaga, you know, which typically came from Luya land.
Then there was Central.
Central, we served the hare. You know, we got the fillet, barbecued it, and then presented on the skewer.
And the hare meat is different from rabbit?
You would compare, they are quite similar, but you compare the road runner, the organic chicken.
Kuku ya kienyeji?
Kuku ya kienyeji to the broiler. Same, you know, those are the differences, but the taste is almost similar.
So do you normally also have like mokimo, that type?
So we serve the mataha, which is made from ripe banana, green banana. We sometimes add either nduma, the arrowroot, or sweet potato.
Do you do, they call it mashakura?
No.
Why?
Alex. No, we don't do that. Remember, we are selling an experience. So if you came and you're also from Central Kenya, it should be something you would be so proud of to eat.
Okay. So then we had just a good representation there. Have we left out anything?
The kamba.
Kamba, yes.
Kamba, we had their uji also as a starter. And then we also did mbaazi in coconut curry. Then we borrowed chapati from the coast.
Wow.
A lot of the indigenous meals that you've sampled, one thing I've come to learn is depending on how it's prepared. If it's prepared the wrong way, then people will not enjoy it. Remember, the palates cannot pretend.
It's what the palates are used to.
What the palate appreciates. You don't even need to know the name.
The name. And that's why we say something is either palatable or not
palatable.
So exactly. From the word palate.
Okay. Because you cannot... the palate...
The taste is that natural.
It comes naturally. If a meal is good, the palate will tell you. If it's disgusting or unpalatable, it will tell you.
What's the cost of that 7-course meal? Nikuja hapa nimejiprepare namna gani? Wale wanataka kuja hapa. Pengine wenye hawajui.
It's quite affordable. It's 5,500.
5,500
per person. And of course, that includes the welcome drink that you had, either madafu, muratina, musik,
and the Thai experience.
Experience. Yeah. It's a very exciting journey. We usually look at our guests at the end of that safari. You know, we call it a gourmet safari across Kenya.
Good for family, maybe?
very good for family.
Family also, apart from the corporate clans you talked about.
Yes, and even people who have, you know, those very special events. Because I keep saying, remember, people entertain to impress.
What inspired you to venture into this and featuring the traditional food?
Each time I traveled, I saw how passionate a lot of the people across the world are about their culture. Looking at the culture we have in Kenya specifically, which is part of Africa, Kenyans are not very proud and passionate about their culture, and yet the diversity of our culture is something you can actually tap into and make a living out of. And besides that, we really are endowed with very, very many meals that are not only healthy, but also very interesting.
Okay.
And so when I was thinking about what I can do outside of my employment, the first option that came to mind was starting an eatery that serves cultural meals. While I was in employment, I saw the kind of places we would drive to just get those meals.
To go get traditional meals.
Correct. Because that time, everybody who was educated felt they cannot, be associated with cultural meals. And so people who are setting up businesses were not focusing on those meals. But because a lot of us grew up eating those meals, we really were passionate about them and we would go very far in search of them. So I saw a gap there as an opportunity.
As an opportunity. Did you go for training in hospitality at all, or is just on the job? Passion?
Well, I think a lot of it is passion. Amaica is not the ordinary restaurant. And I tell people that what has kept us in business and what has enabled us achieve what we've achieved is because we sell an experience. We package and sell an experience. When we were going through COVID, I had an opportunity to go back to school and took courses in food production.
Food production.
So there are a number of professional courses I did and also specialized. Funny enough, apart from the African cuisine, typically Kenyan that I knew, I've done a bit of Chinese, I did Indian, I studied barbecue and pastry. So that really has come in handy when you talk about now the conference catering that we do. Yeah.
How does your ICT experience come in? How does it help?
You know, if you're running any business, you're aware that systems determine everything. When we started, I was actually the restaurant manager and hostess. How the ICT career has helped me is because then everything you do, you think about systems, automation, standardization,
data,
a collection of data, and with that information you're able to make informed decisions. We even know which meals are popular. You can develop a popularity index for the meals and so on and so forth. So really, I would not say that ICT knowledge or skill has not been useful. It has been fundamental in our growth as a business.
As a business.
Yes.
Would you say your typical client is high-end client?
I think a lot of our clientele are corporate clients.
If
you look at the revenue streams, 30% individual, 70% corporate. So that's how
like here for the corporate clients, they will be coming what? For meetings, for
they're
parties?
They've had, of course, maybe, staff. They've had meetings or they have international guests visiting, so they want to show off
Kenyan culture.
Yes, what Kenyan food looks like. They've had conferences wherever, maybe in hotels, and the guests are saying, "Oh, what do you people local? What are the local meals?"
And someone says, "Amaica."
Amaica. So that, so we end up then hosting such groups. We also do.
That's now what we call a niche. You found your niche.
We have found our niche.
And you do outside catering.
A lot of that.
So how do you maintain standards?
The source of your raw materials is critical when you're building standards. Yeah, so that's why we have stuck with specific groups. If you're producing kunde for us, we invest in training you. The seeds are the same. The conditions under which you operate determine the outcome.
So you've trained the suppliers, the farmers, the people producing.
The women groups, we work a lot with them, understand what to do. And of course, we have quality control checks that determine whether they are doing the right thing. And so when the chefs receive those products, then the same product will appear on the plate as expected.
Is it all rosy, the way we've seen on the table? Nice, cool, everything fine in this kind of business for you?
I think, Alex, any business person would be lying to you if they told you it's been all rosy. We report the rosy bits, but when we are crying behind the tent, we cry alone and wipe our tears, and then
they come and serve nicely.
Yes, come and smile and look like nothing went wrong. So obviously, the formative stages of any business has several challenges. For a restaurant, a business like this, being able to put together the kind of supply chain that we have, I think for me was the hardest part. The second challenge that I faced was imparting skills to the staff that are behind what you see today and retaining them. Because remember, if you look at the entire country, there's no institution currently that will train staff to produce what we have served today. So what does that mean? You identify the skills, this skill set that is out there in the rural areas, bring them to Nairobi, get the professional chefs, put these two teams together and have each of them pick their various skill sets from the other. And then you start to build teams. So that's why sometimes I look back, it's many years, 18 years now. People test us, by the way. They say, "Can I have this?" They go for the weirdest item on the menu. Like siswa. And when the waiter writes down, you say, "You mean you have it? You mean you have it? Okay. Say, "Oh, okay, can I have mutura?" Then the waiter writes, "You mean you have it?" They cannot believe. So it's taken a lot of time to build, and of course resources and patience. So what I would say is, if you start any business and you do not have passion, the only thing that drove you to start was money, to make money, you will not survive.
It's not just about money.
No, you will not survive.
For Pamela, when you come to Amaica, it is all about experience. Why not experience it too? Bye.